If you've been applying for hundreds of jobs without hearing back, then this video is for you. I'm Yusuf, the founder of Crashing, where I help you get your first professional job in Australia. So let's get started. After coaching hundreds of international students, I'm seeing a lot of common mistakes being made and that can easily be avoided. Speak about the 3 top ones that may be costing you that job interview. The first common mistake that might be costing you the job application or the employer not reaching out to you is unprofessionalism. What I mean by that, a lot of times you're not perceived as a professional and the employer or the recruiter wouldn't call you back because they don't think you're professional. How can you measure that? Things like your email. If your email is not professional, then obviously the employer would not reach out to you. Things like your voicemail. If someone calls you on your number and you don't have a professional sounding voicemail, then of course they're not going to offer you a job or an interview. So you really want to make sure that you have a professional perception before you start applying for these jobs. The second most common mistake a lot of international students do when applying for jobs is they don't Google themselves. I will ask you to stop this video and Google yourself. I'll wait for it. You done? Alright. What did you find there? Most likely have found your LinkedIn result. Your LinkedIn would rank first or second on Google almost all the time. So it's really important to have a professional looking LinkedIn, which means professional photo, means professional headline, and professional cover photo if that's applicable. So you really want to have a professional perception, not only on LinkedIn, also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, because the employers will Google your name. And if something comes up that's not professional, that might be costing you that interview because you want to be perceived as a professional who's ready to get that job. The third and last common mistake you might be doing in your job search that's costing you that job interview is having a bad resume. Now, of course, this is basic, but you really have to have a tailored resume. If your resume does not fit the job, if your resume is not relevant, if your resume is not easily readable by the software, it's really hard for you to land the job interview. I've spoken about resumes in detail in this video here, so make sure you watch that. But in short, you really want a resume that's easy to read for a software, that's easy to read for a human in terms of fonts, and that's relevant to the job. So don't make it 3-4 pages that are not relevant to the job. Make it really short and concise, and of course, review your resume. A good resume really makes a difference between having that job interview and never hearing back from the employer. We'd love to know what your biggest challenge has been in the job search. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.